wet lap of the Nurburgring. Yes. Wet 2 laps, in fact. So g'day, I'm Simon. Julian in the passenger seat. We're just going to go for a bit of a couple of training laps in the wet at the Nurburgring. So out of the pits, we're going to come in towards Tiergarten, which is a long, fast left-hander. So we're going to come under the bridge. Normally you'd be over by the curb, but we're going to just say a little bit over, down into Tiergarten. And you can see a very definite line between the curves through here, but in the wet you just want to be a bit careful through this section. It's a little bit slippery on the exit. Normally in the drive we go over towards the fence. We're going to stay over to the right, take a little bit of speed off here, let the car turn off the brakes, then full brakes, gear. As we come in, you'll feel the grip. There it goes, sliding there. If we go to the outside now, plenty of grip. So again, we're going to go slightly wide, slightly deeper, and then turn a little bit quicker. A little bit of slide there, and then on the exit, accelerating away. You're using all the grip. It's all about, in the wet, it's about slow in, find the grip, get the car powering out. You don't want to take too many chances in the wet. Just going to look for a good place to overtake. This car's obviously fairly new to the ring. You can see it's a rental car. Just be a little bit careful, give them some space. They've paid the same amount on their track day. We're going to go around the outside. This is the wet line, around the outside, and we'll just take them on the exit. Getting through here, this is the dry line, but we really want to stay over to the left to brake on, because that's where there's no worn tarmac and rubber. Normally go from the curb to the inside curb. We're going to go follow the outside bit round the outside near the wall. Grip will just drop off, there it goes. And we'll let it come back over and find some more grip on the outside. So a completely different line through here on the wet. This is Hassenbach. Again, around the outside section, get it turning, get it straight and power it out. Brake it relatively early. I'm going to go fairly deep. Normally you turn from there. We're going to turn from about where that post is, back over to the outside. See how cambered this is? Normally we'd be on that curb, but it's very slippery there. We can just power it out. Up over the bridge, going up towards Flugplatz. I'm going to brake a little bit early here, so it's just a training run for Julian. Bring some speed off. We're just going to tip the car in just a little bit away from the apex, so we just half a car out from the curbing. Normally we'd be almost on that curb. Feel for grip through there, power on out. So if you're unsure, just go a bit slower. If you're not sure where you are, it's a different corner, go a bit slower. Most accidents at the Nurburgring happen about 2 corners after you start making mistakes. A little bit of brakes here, off the brakes, back on the brakes firm. In the drive we'd start peeling in, but I'm going to go a little bit deeper and go around the outside again, just trying to find where the grip is. And again, normally we go to the left, we're going to brake here. As we cross over, ABS just starting to chunter in. Find some grip around the outside, cut back through, and then we'll power out. A little bit of a slip there, down into the foxhole. So this is all about joining the curbs up. Curb, looking at that sign down there, the 6 kilometre sign, and now we're looking further down towards the foxhole. So just brake a little bit early on there, go a little bit deep. Cut back over to the left hand side, and we're going to brake on the way out. So powering out, brake it there, just allowing the car to run through that section. A little bit slippy there. Go deep here, get the car turning. It's just slipping and sliding a little bit. And again, nice and deep, second gear, turning in from there. There's the grip. No grip, grip, no grip, and then we power out from there. Only 7 kilometres in, so we're not even a third of the way yet, roughly third of the way. Again through here in the drive we'd normally be approaching from the grass, we'd then peel in towards the curb. I'm going to just go slightly deeper, let the car come through, the grip will just drop off here and then it'll come back. And again, we're peeling in normally from here, but we're going to go slightly deeper and let the car turn in and use the grip to accelerate out. Bit of slip there. Again, going to brake just slightly offline. We normally do that towards the grass. Turning from there normally, but I'm going to turn from the post. Make it slightly slower on the way in, but we could just power, slipping and sliding on the way out. A bit of mist coming down, so let's get some speed off through there. Very easy to wait. There it goes. Just about to say, very easy to go slidey there through there, especially when it's just damp and a little bit wet. Normally you would miss, hit, miss the next curb. In the wet it's a slightly different line, but we'll show you that on the next lap. Okay, braking. Off the brakes. We're already in third, going to run a little bit deep. I want to try and get nice and straight on the exit before we commit to the power, especially if you've got a rear wheel drive car. Power it out as we run down towards Adnau Bridge. Normally we'd be over to the right, but we're going to stay slightly left. Brake here. Dry line again. ABS is trunching away. It's going to go off. The grip's going off. There it goes. Then we can find it over here again. Then we're going to go high. So we're going to go high here. Let it turn in. Find some grip and power it out. Again, just slightly away from that curbing. Tip around the Nurburgring is just take your time, enjoy it. It can go horribly wrong. You see how little room there is. You get it wrong on the way in, there's not a lot of room to sort it out. Normally you turn from about that 125 marker. I'm going to go slightly deeper this time. No grip at all, it's sliding there. Now as we come out you can almost feel it and see it sliding. There it goes. Tell if it's going wrong because Julian's eyes are going to go very wide. So going through here, you're just trying to follow the line of the trees. If you look at the trees, they're going curving around. Just watch the grass jumping out of you there. Again, we're going to go slightly deeper. Normally you turn in from back there. I'm just trying to avoid where you can almost see the worn line on the tarmac. That's where there's no grip and lots of rubber. It's just worn smooth. Again, we're going to take it nice and steady through this section, slightly deeper. We cut back, a little bit of slide through there. Okay, gear. I'm going to just roll the car in a little bit later, half a car out. And then it's just slippy there. So just be careful with your throttle inputs. Again, half a car out. Just wait for it to slide. It will slide. There it goes, and then back on the gas on the exit. You're just not fully off the gas, not fully on the gas. Braking slightly over there. We're going to go deep. Let it cut back a little bit. Get the car turning in. Wave to the photographer. Waiting for there it is. And then we'll find some grip on the way out. Of the AMG, it'll just pop you in here on that second sort of dark patch, and you're just looking for a neutral throttle here. Just keep the same speed, don't worry too much. Road cars, very easy to damage the bottom of your car. If you go too fast, it will spit you out. 14 kilometres in, going up towards High Hut, the high space. You can see how misty it is. Okay, normally you peel from the edge of that curve. I'm going to go slightly deeper, let it turn, grip will drop away there, there it goes. Again, going to brake a little bit on the straight line, go past the curbing and turn from the end. And I want to go high towards the Yokohama sign, high up, turn it back, give them a little bit of wriggle room there. Again, go a little bit deeper to where it says 152 in the wet. And then I'm going to try and turn it back, just trying to get it straight on the exit so we can accelerate, especially rear wheel drive cars. Again, easing off, just trying to dance your way down through this section. I can never remember what it's called. 155, there we go. Here normally you can normally sort of take it in the drive, bit of curve there, that's it, into Whipperman. It will slide on the way out because there's no grip, so try and avoid that in the wet. Again, go a little bit deeper. Normally you'd hug this right hand curve until the curve finishes, and then it will pump you out here, but we're gonna just obviously have to make sure we're nowhere near the dry line. Again, braking on the outside, inside, swap into the outside, going around the outside, finding the grip. And again, brake, we'll go deep, find some grip, expect it to slide on the exit, there it goes. Again, brake slightly offline, go deep. The advantage of going deep is you're slightly slower on the way in, gives you a little bit of wiggle room there, there it goes, slide, 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 slide. And again, just deep here, we'll try the deep back turn in, try and get it straight across this. So this is all really slippery up through here. So you'll be slipping and sliding all the way through there. be over there. Then you go over towards the Marshalls 169, turn from there, put you in a position in the dry to come straight here. You can see it, very little grip, you can almost see how worn the tarmac is. Rolling it deep, normally you're on that curb, then you let it come out to here, then you go back to that curb. We're just staying away. Now, normally you then go to the left curb, but watch it jumps out at you. We're just trying to stay away from there. Okay, slightly deeper. Now you need to make sure you're trying straight here as it settles, because you don't want any steering at that point. Down through here. Little slide there. It's almost straight from this point in a straight line. Then it curves, so you just need to watch yourself on the exit. There it goes. Scene of a lot of fast accidents down through here. Braking again, gear. I'm just going to be nice and circumspect on the way into this. I'm just going to slide a little bit on the exit. There it goes. Come over towards the Yokohama side. We'll turn from here. Normally be on that curb and letting it run out, but we're waiting, and now we're on the gas to accelerate out. No sliding at all. Again over. We're going to go deep. Get it to turn. I'm going to accelerate over here where most people normally aren't. Always in the wet, you're where everyone normally isn't. Okay, brakes, gear. And just carry a little bit of slide there. So just expect it to slide. Don't tense up, don't add lots of steering, don't take lots of steering off. It's just feel how much it's grumbling at the front, and just if it's a tiny bit, just take a bit off. Look, I'm on fingertips. They're onto a flying lap, so obviously you're just going to come. Normally you turn off on tourist laps, but on a track day you can go pretty much flat down. It's quite bumpy. They've flattened it out a lot of times, so this first section's bumpy. Obviously if it's raining really hard, you've got to watch for standing water. We're about to touch about 140 as we come past the normal pits. Lots of cars in front of us, so let's back off here. Let's take some speed off. In fact, we've got a little Polo coming up. We come over to there, we're going to peel into the inside, through we go on the exit. And you can see they're over right there. Just trying to find where the grip is. Be careful where it's not. Remember, if in doubt, brake early. You could always come off the brake. What you can't do is change the laws of physics and move all the barriers if you come in too fast. So don't be afraid to brake early. In the dry, you'll be in third all the way through there, but we're in second now. Now rental cars in front of us. They've got as much right to fun as you, so don't bully them, don't be overtaking in the wrong places, give them some space. That guy clearly is unhappy where he is, so let's just cut back nice and gently. Remember, you don't want to slide on into them. Just be nice to everyone, be friendly. If you know your way around the ring, well that's great, but some people it's their first lap. Remember your first lap, a little bit of slide there. Tempting to add more steering, but don't bother, just wait for it to finish. Down through there, a little bit of slide down, I'm going to brake on the inside. And then we'll carry a little bit of speed into this section. Let's go closer to the wall around the outside. Then slide in there. You can see the inside line all wet. We're just going to carry on this lap. We're back on the same lap now, so you can hear the previous footage. I am going to go around the outside of this guy. It's nice and steady. Okay, let's go around the outside. You can see the cars slipping. How are you, Julian? You're comfortable?
Very comfortable.
Floodplaats, never a good place to overtake, even in the dry. Lots of big accidents happen here. Just be kind to everyone. A little bit squirrely on the way in there, it was a little bit fast. Didn't want to turn, but just don't panic. Just be patient. question and waiting for the grip to come back. You can see the guys in front, nice lines, comfortable, patient. And obviously if you've caught people up, you've just got to find the right place. We'll just go through here. Give them some space. I'm not going to cut back over, I'm going to stay onto the left. Give the space on the exit. Okay, I'm going to go slippy there. So we'll go deep. Oh, there it is, yeah. So we just got to wait. Full throttle there on the grip. Sliding through there. If anything, it gets more slippery when it's damp. So we're going to tip a little bit later, try and get it a little bit straighter. Expect it to slide. There it goes. Acceleration on the exit. Miss the second apex, just running half current. Try and get back to the next one and then we can accelerate on the exit. Brake on the right hand side. Ease the brake off. There it goes. Otherwise that's what happens. Car starts to slide. Expect it to slide in the way at the Nurburgring, it's inevitable. Laps, try and respect the 50k limit here. It's where the emergency services come out on the right hand side here, that's gate. It's where they come out and come and rescue everybody. Deep that red car's going, we're going to do the same. Just stay away from that inside line. We're going to go full on the gas. Slip there, sliding, 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 now it's gripping. Excellent slide, there it goes. Wait for it to turn. It's slippery, isn't it? No, it's stopped raining.
You can feel the ABS coming in.
Oh yeah, ABS is really kicking in now. indicated now he has, so he has definitely seen me. We'll take him on the exit. Just be patient, let him have room for a slide if he needs it. And now we're passing. Give him room. Around the outside, which is actually quite a good line. Cut back over, acceleration of this bit. And then we'll cut back to the braking area. Otherwise we'll have the ABS chuntering in again. Go back to the outside. Normally you'd be over on the left. Going completely off the dry line. Going deep in, let it turn. That's where you've got a bit of wriggle room there. There it goes. But just have a play. Find out what works best for your car, your tyre. Enjoy it. There's the slippy bit. There's the slippy bit. There's the not slippy bit. A bit of slip there. Again, through the middle bit, you're just being really patient. You can't go on the gas till you're straight, not fully. For this bit, keep it away, then give yourself wriggle room on the exit. Early on the brakes, always early on the brakes, just rolling the brake into the turn now. Let it turn, expect it to slip, there it goes, then you can go on the gas. Notice where all the new crash barriers, you can see where people have either turned in too early or got on the gas too early, or just run too hard into the left there. You see all the new crash barrier. It is a bit of a clue as to what goes on here. There's new crash barrier on the exit. People have gone in early and bounced straight out to the left. If you think you've gone wrong, just wait a bit longer. Don't add speed, do something different. If you feel like you're offline, you probably are, and you're in a different corner. Now towards the end, we're looking down to the pit, 600 metres. Tourist days a 90k limit here, we're down to about 90, 400 metres, 70k limit. Let your brakes cool down. There really is no point staying on the gas all the way down here unless you've got really good brakes that cool themselves. You'll just end up with toasty brakes. 50k limit on here on a tourist day, 30k's, and then it is quite tight. It's often there's a queue poking out of this area here, so you really want to be right down. I've not used the brakes all the way down, they've just gone down through the gears. And here we are back to Adam.